Hi guys, this is PK for AtomicZebra.com, and today let's talk about how we can learn new tricks and how to digest them. Okay, so I'll keep this topic going. Alright, number 3, make it fit your style. Yeah, alright, now this is the fun part. Start performing it. Start performing that new trick that you learned. And at first, it's a good idea to try and emulate how it was performed originally. Okay, so then as you keep performing, so this is how you would perform originally, how it was made originally, like that, that's enough. And then as you keep going, you'll find sometimes, some lines as it bounces off the spectators and the way that you interact with the spectators. Of course, might end up keeping some really important structural parts, but over time you're going to come up with your own way of saying things, and in the end, hopefully, it'll be pretty much your style. Yeah, and you can keep using it, and you can keep performing. As you keep performing, you can keep coming up with your own lines and saying things that feel comfortable for you, and you'll keep building on that. So I used to use lines directly from the performances I learned from, and then it became a mosaic of different personalities. Like, I'm just showing off my cards. No, this has actually nothing to do with it. But anyways, it just became a mosaic of different personalities, and it wasn't my style. But over time, the more I perform, the more I end up using my own lines and less of other people's lines. And after probably a couple hundred performances, I have a whole performance using pretty much my own lines and my own style, and it fits my personality. And after 1,000 performances of the same trick, you're at a point where even the handling and of course the lines fit you like a glove, and it becomes a part of who you are, and it doesn't look out of place. It looks really natural to who you are as a magician, who you present yourself as a magician. Yeah. Alright, number 4. Working with the handling. Now this part, this is it's a lot of fun. The problem with this is that if the handling is too hard, of course, practice, but how can we make the handling fit us? That's a problem. I think a lot of magicians who, purchase other people's tricks and learn and use that, try to implement that into their routines. I think this is a problem that a lot of people have, because what is comfortable for someone might not be comfortable for that person, and vice versa. So yeah, let's think about that. Now simple substitutions of moves are easy enough, such as doing the double undercut, replacing most passes. Probably except for the half pass, double undercut will usually replace most passes, unless maybe the pass is supposed to be done invisibly and you're supposed to say the line that you're not changing it, you're not passing or cutting the deck or anything, you're not doing anything to the deck, and it's just going to stay there. Unless it's that line, usually, just nonchalantly cutting the deck is fine. Usually. Not all the time, but a lot of times. So, changing up the double lift, for example, that could be a problem. Well, a lot of times it's not a problem. But let's say, for example, you have to take a double, like the Gemini count. And the Gemini count is pretty much impossible to replace with other double lifts, because, it's not a lift, it's not a count that you can do with regular double lifts. So something like that, then you got to learn it. You got to practice it. But let's say it's maybe the trick uses the Robert Houdin Get Ready, and you can choose to either use that or you can just do the strike instead, right? So that's not a problem. Yeah, it's not a problem. So some of it is interchangeable. However, you have to remember that if you are meandering the handling and changing how it was streamlined by not learning or practicing anything new, then and resorting to moves that you are just comfortable with and you don't want to change that, then I think that's wrong. You should learn the new tricks because you should learn the new moves, because learning new moves is one of the best ways to expand our arsenal, and sooner or later you'll find yourself really happy that you took the time to get it down. Sometimes that move will just click and you can find new applications for it, and yeah, sometimes it'll be great. Okay, so it's a good idea to practice a lot of stuff and just broaden your horizons. Okay, and I think that most great tricks deserve the practice that the creator put into it and deserve understanding what the creator was going for. So practice the trick enough that you are taking the same shortcuts that the original handling takes, however, having comfortable points where it doesn't matter, and then practice that. So you'll be comfortable with this, adding more practice to that, and then you'll have your preferred handling for that trick. So I think that helps a lot. So the next video will be about what to do with purchases that don't include a proper routine. Some purchases really don't include a proper routine. It just teaches a move, and that's it. And they're like, take it. Take that move and do what you want with it. You guys are creative. Do something. No, that's hard. Why? Yeah. So let's talk about those. Let's talk about how to make routines with those moves in the next video. All right? Okay. So if you have any ideas, suggestions, comments, leave them below. You know how YouTube works. You know how everything works on the internet. If you like my video, subscribe, and you know that it's free. So maybe I'll see you in another video. All right? Take care.